Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us today. My name is Kavya Trivedi, and I've had the honor of serving as the Tesla STEM High School ASB President for the 2024 to 2025 academic year. Please stand for our national anthem, which will be performed by students in our Tesla STEM Orchestra. Thank you, and please be seated. We have the honor of gathering today as guests of the University of Washington. The University of Washington acknowledges the Coast Salish peoples of this land, the land which touches the shared waters of all tribes and bands within the Suquamish, Tulalip, and Muckleshoot nations. Thank you for trusting me to represent the wonderful Nicola Tesla STEM students, grades 9 through 12, not only at the school, but also at the district level. Please join me in showing our appreciation for the district leadership in their support for all district students. And now I would like to introduce Lake Washington School District Board Director Lindsay Yoakum to share a few words with us.
Speaking on behalf of the Lake Washington School District Board of Directors, I am honored to congratulate the Tesla STEM High School Class of 2025. As a school board director, I spend time in rooms where decisions are made, where budgets are set, policies shaped, and programs planned. But today serves as a powerful reminder that none of those decisions matter without you, the students who give meaning and purpose to every choice we here on this stage make. Throughout your years in the Lake Washington School District, you haven't just met expectations, you've redefined them. You brought curiosity into the classroom, challenged norms, and asked questions that pushed us to think differently. You reminded us that schools aren't just systems or buildings, they're living communities shaped by those who walk through their doors. Each of you has left a lasting mark on our schools, not just through achievements in the spotlight, but in the quiet moments that define true leadership, by listening, including, advocating, and standing up when it mattered most. You have shaped a community where every voice has value. Of course, none of this happens alone. Today, you are surrounded by the people who helped you make your mark. To the families and loved ones who offered encouragement and support, your belief in these students helped build their confidence and courage. To educators and staff who showed up every day with dedication and heart, you created spaces where students could grow, question, and thrive. Together, you've shaped not just these graduates, but the community they helped build. Graduates, you've proven that learning isn't just about what happens inside a classroom. It's about how you use knowledge to challenge, build, and uplift the communities around you. Carry that with you. Wherever life leads, let your voice be one that strengthens, your choices be ones that inspire, and your impact be one that shapes the future with purpose and compassion. Congratulations, Tesla STEM High School Class of 2025. We cannot wait to see the mark you will leave on this world.
Thank you, Director Yoakum. Next, please join me in welcoming our Superintendent, Dr. John Holman, to the podium to address our graduating class.
Thank you. Good afternoon, families, friends, board members, faculty, and staff. Welcome as we're here to celebrate this great class of 2025. Graduates, I have a question for you. What would our world become if each of you stepped boldly into your purpose? I would propose that it would become a wave of positive change. Pause and imagine it for just a moment. A world shaped by your ideas, your courage, your compassion. A world not limited by fear or doubt, but fueled by the quiet, relentless pursuit of excellence. Class of 2025, today is not just the end of something, it's the beginning of everything. When the path grew steep and the outcome uncertain, you kept going, proving that perseverance isn't a moment, but it's truly a mindset. You've cultivated mental agility, learning how to adapt, how to question, and how to grow. And perhaps most powerfully, you've practiced humility and empathy, the quiet strengths of real leadership. But the path ahead will still ask more of you. It will ask you to choose purpose over comfort and excellence over ease. Not perfection, but excellence, the daily decision to become more than you were yesterday, to learn from your mistakes and to keep pushing forward. Excellence doesn't come without effort. So I ask you again, what could the world become if you rise to all that you are capable of? Because you graduates, you embody the greatest gift that we can give to this world, and that is the gift of hope and a brighter future. As you enter life, whatever lies ahead of you, don't settle for anything but your best. Be bold, be brilliant, and accomplish your dreams. We are tremendously proud of you, Class of 2025.
Thank you, Dr. Holman. Now please sit back, relax, and get ready to celebrate our graduating class. Before we begin, we kindly ask that you take a moment to make sure your cell phone is silenced. And please remember, no flash photography. Our professional photographers will be capturing our special moments so we all can enjoy the ceremony. And now it is my pleasure to introduce our principal, Miss Amy Karkinen, and our associate principal, Miss Sumaya Kardukli.
Good afternoon and welcome to Nikola Tesla STEM High School's Class of 2025 graduation ceremonies. We are honored to have some distinguished guests on stage with us today. Please join me in welcoming Deputy Superintendent Mr. Scott Beebe, Associate Superintendent Mr. Dale Cote, Associate Superintendent Dr. Joy Ross, Associate Superintendent Dr. Jen Rose, School Board Director Mark Stewart, School Board President Lisa Guthrie, School Board Director Lindsay Yoakum, and our Superintendent, Dr. John Holman. Parents, families, extended families, and friends, it is with great pleasure that the Tesla STEM faculty and we present to you the Class of 2025.
Before we begin the speeches and the awarding of diplomas, I'd like to take a moment to ask all parents and guardians to please stand. Thank you for the incredible honor and privilege of educating your children. Thank you for the love and unwavering support you have been giving your young adults as they navigated the challenges of high school. Thank you for your patience and flexibility, helping with late-night study sessions, coordinating schedules, providing rides to school events and extracurriculars, cheering them on at performances and competitions, and encouraging them to through both successes and setbacks. Thank you for your generous gifts of time, trust, compassion, and service. Your tireless energy and support have meant the world to us and to your graduates. On behalf of the staff and the class of 2025, we applaud you.
Would the faculty please stand? Thank you for your unwavering dedication and the deep passion you bring to your classroom every single day. Your commitment to excellence shines through in every lesson you craft, every project you design, and every opportunity you create for students to engage with industry professionals. You make learning both meaningful and relevant. You challenge our scholars not only to seek answers, but to discover the questions that have not yet been asked. Thank you for wholeheartedly motivating our scholars to pursue rigor while consistently offering the support and guidance they needed to thrive. Whether integrating project-based learning, weaving STEM literacy into your curriculum, or collaborating to develop rich interdisciplinary experiences, you consistently inspired innovation. Your ability to spark creativity, cultivate curiosity, and ignite a passion to make a positive difference in the lives of others has truly made a difference. Thank you for preparing our scholars for success at the regional, state, and national levels in Science Olympiad, Envirothon, WASEF, SURSEF, Anatomage, TSA, FBLA, Model UN, ROV, F1 STEM Racing, National History Day, Science Bowl, and more. The remarkable achievements of our scholars are a testament to your exceptional guidance and support. Your investment in our scholars extends far beyond the school day, from responding to student emails until late in the evening, from being available during office hours that often extended well into the afternoon and early evening, advising after-school clubs and activities, chaperoning evening events and overnight field trips, and consistently looking for and creating new, unique opportunities for our scholars. Your dedication to our students' success knows no bounds. You inspire, coach, and mentor our young adults to do their personal best on a daily basis, making this the norm and not the exception at Tesla STEM. Because of you, our graduates not only leave with the tools to excel in college and beyond, but they also leave us ready to face the world with confidence and integrity, ready to make it a better place. It is truly an honor to serve our community alongside each of you. For this and so much more, thank you.
And now, will the graduates please stand? showing up with courage and commitment, even when the road was challenging. You stayed the course, embraced growth, and leaned into learning in all its forms. Thank you for your resilience, creativity, and determination as you balanced schoolwork, jobs, family responsibilities, extracurriculars, and everything else life asks of you. Thank you for the kindness and care you have shown your peers, and for the many ways you have given back to your school and community through service, leadership, and simply being there for one another. You inspire us with your drive, your passion, and the hope you carry into the future.
The STEM staff and we have truly enjoyed working with you. While you will be remembered as a class with deep heart and a strong commitment to our school community, you'll also be remembered for something unique, and that is playing a key role in helping our school to adopt a mascot that truly represents our student body. As our first graduating class of Pythons, you embody the intelligence, adaptability, and resilience of the Python. These are the very traits that define the spirit of Tesla STEM. We are so proud of you and honored to call you Tesla STEM graduates. Congratulations to all of you. You can be seated now. And now I would like to introduce our student speaker, Stephanie Valea.
Class of 2025, my fellow classmates, I love you all so much. This is a day we used to think of, and now we are living it. Maybe you've seen others, friends, family, Regina George in the movies, graduate high school, and you turned to your parents and said, "They're so old." Those were the people we looked up to, and now we are those people. A little bit ago, we walked into Tesla STEM for the first time, and now we'll be the ones to walk out of it. 4 years later, according to a Medium article titled 8 Things You Can Accomplish in 4 Years, that's the amount of time in which one could become an intermediate guitar player, learn to speak a language fluently, become proficient in coding, and get a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Now, in the past 4 years, each and every one of us has accomplished more and grown more than we could have ever imagined possible. Tesla STEM has taught us how to lead, think critically, and openly discuss with our peers. It has taken many of us to competitions like HOSA, FBLA, and TSA. It stands as one of the only schools in the nation that offers courses like entrepreneurship and engineering. I told my co-volunteers at the animal shelter about my Engineering 3 class, and they replied, "What? Are you in college?" Most importantly, Tesla STEM has given us a community. No matter what, you have gotten to know some pretty incredible people here. It's time for my favorite part. Get ready, everybody. I want you to take a moment to turn and face the person sitting next to you. Go ahead, everybody. Give them a smile, a high five, even a hug. Even a hug if you're comfortable. You all are so cute. Thank you for doing that with me. The rest of our lives is kind of like a Tesla STEM elective. Maybe one day the person sitting next to you will become a professional dance instructor. Maybe they will start their very own small business or fly to space. Maybe they'll code a platform that helps hundreds of people, like there are in this pavilion today, or build a sculpture of some kind. Maybe they'll write poetry or raise a family. The truth is, none of us really know where the Life Express will take us next. But with your fierce, kind, ambitious, unique, and humanly beautiful self, you will live everything to the fullest. Class of 2025, my love for you is profound. I have such pride in calling you my colleagues, and I want you to know that you are special. You, and you, and you, and you, all of you. I could do that forever and ever. All of you are so special. You too, yeah. Take care of yourself and each other. Embrace as many people as you can today. And as a python does after 4 years of shedding its skin, emerge strong, excited, and ready. Thank you all so much for listening. Thank you all. Up next, I would like to introduce a teacher that has been incredibly influential in my high school career. We love her very much. Next up, we have Mrs. Bonomo.
Good afternoon, families, friends, school board members, superintendents, faculty, staff, and of course, the TESLA STEM class of 2025. Woo! Now, my students know I love telling stories, and while they may seem like tangents, there's always a reason behind them. So before I leave you with my parting wisdom today, I need to share a little bit about my life story. I never intended to be a teacher. I've always loved art, all different kinds, performing arts like dance and musical theater, visual art and design, jewelry and accessories, even writing. I thought I would go to art school, but then I fell in love with chemistry. And engineering sounded cool, so chemical engineering would be perfect, right? Wrong. Calculating batch reactions and trying to understand transport phenomena were not exactly what I had in mind, nor were they easy. What I did discover was I could specialize in environmental engineering, and the nature lover in me was thrilled, but I just had to grind past 2 years of weed out classes before I could get there. That's when I decided to join clubs, leadership roles, and professional organizations as a distraction. Unbeknownst to me, it was those opportunities that led me to the most transformative experiences in my life. I joined Engineers Without Borders, which was a perfect amalgamation of technical fieldwork, volunteering, and travel, and an absolute epiphany for me. I had always wanted to be a Peace Corps volunteer, but that 6-week trip to see a key in Panama where I was in the jungle, where I stayed with an actual Peace Corps volunteer, solidified my decision to apply. My parents had really hoped that that Panama trip would have scratched that itch, but it instead fueled my desire even more. So I applied, and I waited. I graduated from college and waited. I got a job with an environmental engineering consulting firm and waited. At this point, I wasn't sure if my dream of being a Peace Corps volunteer was ever going to come true. As uncomfortable as it was, living with this uncertainty and embracing the unknown were crucial lessons I had to learn. I poured everything into my job because that's what I do, and I learned to be a good engineer. Even though my legacy at that point was about making spreadsheets more efficient to improve environmental quality, I knew that at least in some small way, I was helping to leave the world a better place. Of course, just when I was slated for promotion, I get the letter from Peace Corps. All right, my chance to leave my mark on the world using my real environmental engineering skills? Great. I open the letter. It says, "Congratulations. You've been selected to serve as a Peace Corps volunteer, as a secondary school math teacher in Tanzania? Tanzania? Teaching math? Okay." Needless to say, I accepted the invitation. I quit my job and moved to Tanzania for 2.5 years, living alone in a house with no water, no electricity, no indoor plumbing. I didn't just teach math. When I got there, I found out there was no other science teacher. So I taught physics and chemistry and biology as well. My classes had 90 students with no textbooks. Everything that could go wrong would go wrong. And it was amazing. I experienced my lowest lows, but I also experienced my highest highs. I learned to speak Swahili fluently, and I met Mr. Bonomo there. Tanzania became our second home. That's why coming back was more difficult than I ever imagined. I missed the simplicity of no technology and even no electricity. I loved having running water again, don't get me wrong, but in many ways, I no longer felt like I belonged here. No one would have known the intense struggles I was facing since I didn't show it, but it made me extra cognizant about what others might have left unsaid. Sometimes the hardest transitions are the ones you don't expect to be hard. I eventually made it here to Washington and got a job at Woodland Park Zoo as their empathy trainer. Yes, that is a real thing. My job was to train staff and volunteers to help foster empathy for animals and our guests. One of the most valuable things that I learned while I was there was that everyone has a different idea of what empathy is. So many people assume that it's just about feelings, which is part of it, but there are actually 3 types of empathy. Affective empathy is more emotional. You feel what others feel. Cognitive empathy is truly understanding the perspective of others, another person, or another animal. Compassionate empathy, or compassion, is the motivation to act or do something to help others. Now, I wasn't at the zoo for very long, but it became a defining experience in my life. I was enjoying my then forced post-zoo unemployment due to COVID when, out of the blue, a friend called and said she was leaving her teaching job at Tesla STEM High School to work full-time on her startup. When she asked if I was interested to teach STEM startups, which is also known as Engineering 3, I was hesitant at first. But then I got to see the class in person, I mentored some pretty cool students, and I met Ms. Duenas and Ms. Burt. I was sold. Graduates, as I reflect on the past 4 years we've had together at Tesla STEM and the journey that brought me here, there are 3 lessons that I'd like to share with all of you. The first is learning to let go. You all know I'm a huge Disney fan, but I'm not talking about Elsa's version of letting go. What I mean is keep an open mind and an open heart in whatever you do, wherever you go. Let go of your preconceived notions of what success is supposed to look like. Your college, your major, your grades, they don't define you. Let go of your fear of the unknown. You may have the urge to plan every part of your future, but don't expect that everything will go according to plan, because it won't. Don't be afraid to let go of great ideas. They could be standing in the way of something even better. Without letting go, I never would have gone to Panama or the Peace Corps. I never would have realized that teaching and connecting with all of you is my passion. This fall, some of you will travel across the country. Half of you will come to this very university. It might seem comfortable to fall back on current friendships or habits, but I implore you, try something new and different. Stretch your boundaries, test your limits, follow your interests with no expectations of outcome. You might be surprised what you'll learn about yourself. Before you came to STEM, I'm sure many of you didn't expect to spend hours searching for salmon for Leslie's AP Environmental class, or slashing through blackberry bushes to launch rockets at Evans Creek in Engineering 2. You probably didn't expect to pick maggots off of a decomposing pig. You might have learned, wow, I actually kind of like hiking outdoors now. Or maggots are super fascinating. Or maybe you discovered you are not passionate about maggots. Opening yourself up to uncertainty isn't easy, but it can teach you a lot about yourself. Just like one of my favorite authors wrote, not until we are lost do we begin to understand ourselves. The second lesson is about empathy, naturally. On the very first day of school in STEM startups, we talk about assumptions. We all make assumptions because we would have cognitive overload otherwise. But what's important is that we need to challenge our assumptions and implicit biases. You are the first senior class that experienced all 4 years back in person after COVID. Not everything was back to the way it was, though. You had to wear masks and stay 6 feet apart while walking down the 2 halls at STEM. Your freshman camp was a day camp with no overnight sleepover. You had to relearn what it was like to emerge back into society. I had to face those similar challenges and anxieties in my transition back from Peace Corps. Tanzania had been my home, and I no longer knew where I belonged. You are graduating today. You get to start a new chapter of your life, and you may not know where you belong. But just remember that everyone is also going through this transition, and having empathy for each other will go a long way. Find peers or even teachers who you aren't afraid to be vulnerable with. Be someone that others can be vulnerable with. Challenge all of your assumptions and judgments. And most people are dealing with things you have no idea about. And all of you are just trying to find and create places where you belong. You all did this for me. For my first day teaching, you all helped me feel a sense of belonging that I hadn't felt in a long time. And that's what makes it even harder to leave. And that leads me to the last theme, legacy. Legacy is about your impact, what you do and how you leave things when you go. It could be as simple as following the leave no trace policy while camping or hiking, or pouring yourself into your startup and making it to the finals of the STEM Expo live event, or advocating to adopt a mascot for Tesla STEM High School. Go Pythons. When I graduated from high school, I never thought that one of the biggest parts of my legacy would simply be how much I poured myself into every single thing I do. Legacy is not something that you can always predict or plan for, but I believe it tends to be a reflection of who you are and your values. Many people say to leave things the way you found them, but I believe that you should leave them better than how you found them. Each school you attend, each job you do, each friend you make is an opportunity to leave something better than the way you found it. That is legacy. I feel like I am graduating with all of you today. My first full year at STEM was when you all were 9th graders. And now we are all leaving our legacy behind together. And I know that we are leaving STEM better than the way we found it. Congratulations, class of 2025, and thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Spinelmo. Tesla STEM graduates, you now have 10 minutes to go find your family and friends and give them something special.
He just went immediately after graduation. He was about the same age. And then I worked for him. He's never been to a graduation. I've never been. Great speech, great story. Yeah.
checking.
Oh, yeah.
Amy has the time. So
I did.
you have
2.5 minutes.
okay, that's good. That's fantastic.
You would have been. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. What's it called? Okay, got it. Hey. Come up with that? How did they come up with that? Nasty. All right, I think I'm gonna start to get these folks back.
Otherwise, you never come back.
Seniors, if you could please wrap up your conversation and head back to the floor. It's now time to continue our ceremony. Thank you. Seniors, back to the floor. Thanks for being here. We appreciate it. It's fun. It's like, it's much fun. It's
I'm like, this is right. This is what
Thanks for being here.
Of course.
Seniors, thanks for finding your way back to your seats so we can continue our ceremony.
Good job.
All right, thank you, seniors. We are now going to continue. And I will say that of all the parts of our ceremony, that is definitely one of my favorites, is watching our students give out letters to their family and friends. So thank you, and I hope that you enjoyed that time together. Nikola Tesla STEM graduates, today marks the culmination of years of hard work and growth. You've developed curiosity, resilience, and perseverance in our small, close-knit community. You've embraced constructive struggle, pushed each other to innovate, and taken on the world's most compelling and crucial problems. We are so incredibly proud of you, not just for what you've accomplished, but of who you've become. Individuals with the personal skills to lead with integrity and inspire positive change in our world. And now, it is the moment that we have all been waiting for. Our school counselors, Ms. Chase Covington, Ms. Molly Turan, and Ms. Kelly Westcott will present the diplomas.
Sankirth Achala. Achintia Agrawal. Isa Ali. Camden Appleby. Rajiv Arvind. Banu Athamakuri. Gotham Iyer. Shrutika Balasubramanian. Akersh Bala. Saharsh Bhargava. Nitya Bhartia. Dia Bijoy. Michael Borkowski. Felix Brooks. Anson Chen. Edbert Chen JP. Manami Chiba. Inaya Chaudhary. Ryan Chung. Pavithra Thave. Defna Dingalolu. Kaustubh Durgaraju. Lucas Ferreira. Sean Gata. Oren Gershoni. Adhip Ghosh. Isabella Guo. Megan Halim. Siddharth Harina Ryan. Danielle Hassan. Regan Hendrickson. Sophia Holmes. Colby Howden. Emily Huang. Keshav Iyer. Eva Jane. Elizabeth James. Iana Jamula. Marta Ruiz Jayantalal. Ahanya John. Ashi Juneja. Nikhil Kadam. Raghav Kalyana Sundaram. Pranav Kanapali. Sanjana Kati. Zoe Ketchkamady. Etta Keskin. Ojin Khalili. Alyssa Kim.
And next, Aishika Kapolu. Oops, this way. Samyukta Krishnan. Tej Krishnan. Priyanka Kudalur. Ayush Kumar. Brendan Lee. Gracie Lee. Sarthak Lodha. Reese Long. Andre Macedo. Rudra Malathpure. Sahithi Mamidipaka. Athena E.O. Masters. Eamon McGarty. Lucas Michaels. Nicole Mihailova. Prarthana Mishra. Ahana Mittal. Diamodi. Yathan Makana.
Nora Myers. Abhinav Nadupalli. Sanjay Nagesh. Noor Nagi. Yusuf Namutlu. Alekia Nyadadavolu. Siddhesh Nikam. Ethan Novak. Alex Nitchkovsky. Nitchkovsky. Joel Olson. Luis Padilla. Saranya Pami. Leo Pan. Arina Pastuhova. Adhya Patel. Coco Pei. Swayam Ferrate. Anugraha Pillai. Sahasra Panduru. Vivan Pradhan.
Harshita Raja. Megha Ramachandran. Lahima Ranjit. Arjun Rao. Musfira Rizwan. Kennedy Roberts. Alexa Rohrer. Aryaman Rithunjay. Marco Ruiz.
Katya Rulinskaya. Nino Sayeki. Sachin Saravanan. Daniel Sawicki. Jessica Schweizer. Krishna Parasath Sandal Kumar. Ayathi Shekhawat. Rory Singh. Kirit Singh. Ria Singh. Felicity Souza. Sahana Schreeder. Roxana Stanesco. Will Stillwell. Rohit Sundaram. Alex Takagi Stewart. Pranav Takrani. Shreya Thakur. Kavya Trivedi. Casey Uehara. Anisha Vaish. Abhinav Vallabhaneni. Stephanie Valea. Ajit Venkatesh. Sarah Wen. Edison Wheeler. Jalin Shea. Kanishk Yadav. Samuel Yang. Shui Yang. Burke Yilmaz. Claire Yin. Xiang Yin. Daniel Yugai. Alex Zhang. Grace Zhao. Marilyn Zhao. Peter Zieger.
Good afternoon, class. I'm Yana Jamula.
And I am Joel Olson.
Class of 2025, please stand.
Class, please move your tassel to the left side of your cap.
Parents, faculty, friends, and esteemed guests, we present to you the Tesla STEM High School graduating class of 2025. Congratulations!
You have to go.
Family and friends, as our graduates make their way out of the arena, I think they're making their way shortly here. We kindly ask that everyone remain at their seats until the entire class has exited. Once the graduates have left the arena, please meet them outside to celebrate together. Thank you for joining us today to honor the Nikola Tesla STEM class of 2025. Congratulations once again to our graduates.